Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel today. What's the fuss? Well, today I'm going to show you some black snow empties right here in this bag. And I'm also going to show you 2 new warmers that I got from Amazon in the mail today, early this morning. And also, my kitty cat of 16 and a half years, he's not doing good. He won't eat on his own. I've been trying to feed him through a syringe, trying to get the food into him that way. He's very, very weak. He's very, very skinny. He looks anorexic. I hear him crying at times, and I feel so hopeless. I don't know what to do. We did take him to the vet several times already, and just last Thursday, and the vet has been prescribing arthritis medication for him because he's having a hard time walking too. And also, he's been giving him a pill that is every 3 days we give him the pill. It is supposed to be an appetizer pill to help get him to eat, but it's not working. And he's also on another medication. It's for a thyroid problem. He gets that twice a day. And I'm already becoming heartbroken because I had him for such a long time. How do you cope with something like this? And also, the poor animal, you feel sorry for him. You want to help him. You just don't know what to do anymore. The vet also had given him a shot of something. I don't remember what it was called, but it was also for arthritis. But the biggest problem is he's not eating, and he's not gaining weight. And he is so thin. You could feel his spine through his skin. You could feel his ribs. I don't know what more to do for him other than to keep consoling him. That's all I keep doing and feeding him. I give him small amounts through the syringe. I try to feed him every few hours, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. He wants to get up. You can see it. You can see he wants to get up and be his old self. But it's not happening. I feel like I'm losing a child for having an animal this long ever in my life. I've never had a pet live this long. 16 and a half years. There's a lot of memories there. He was also the king of the house. We spoiled him, and no, he did not go outside on his own through some cat door, doggy door. We used to take him out by carrying him into, and putting him in the car, and he used to go for rides with us and everything. He went on a vacation with us all the way to Niagara Falls about 6 or 7 years ago. He stayed in the hotel room with us and everything because we found a hotel that was pet friendly. He was with us the whole time. But what I'm trying to tell you is he wasn't an outside cat. He didn't have the freedom that other cats have of coming and going on their own through a door. We didn't feel that was appropriate, and he just wasn't some cat. He just wasn't some cat that you just have and love a little bit. He was greatly loved, and we cared for him and made sure that he always had what he needed. And I'm afraid that God has taken him home. And I understand that people and animals are created by God just the same. It's a life. It's still a living thing. And I'm so heartbroken. I can't stand it here already. So let me try to get through with the rest of this video. Please keep him in your prayers, everyone. Please. Please pray for him. My boo-boo bear, I'm watching him suffer, and I can't bear to see that. And the vet has not suggested anything about putting them down. So I don't know here already. We're always calling the vet's office since then, too. They're talking about putting him on fluids on Monday. He's not going to make it to Monday. I already know it. I know he's going to pass away before Monday. Okay, I'm going to try to get through this video the rest of the way. I'm sorry that I'm breaking down, but he was my everything. He was my everything. We had him spoiled and everything. He had a good life with me and my husband. Okay, this is the first warmer I got from Amazon for this season. It has leaves and it has pumpkins in 2 different shades of blue and a white. And these are on the Amazon website. There's many of these style. Like, this looks like almost like a milk jug or something, the way it's designed. But there's at least 8 or 10 of these with different patterns on. Just this, the shape is the same, but the pattern on the warmer is different. And it has leaves all the way around the back. The pumpkins are in the front. It does have holes right here around the top so that, the heat comes out. It does come with a ceramic dish that is painted brown. This looks very similar to a warmer I just got maybe over a month ago. You can go back and find it in my catalog. It was same thing here, except here it had a gnome and a bunch of sunflowers, and it said something about sunflowers on the front. I can't remember at this particular moment, but it does come with a 20-watt bulb that is probably the size of what a gumball, a bigger gumball, would be in a bubblegum machine in those days. They even had shrunk now. We're not talking about the regular size small bubblegum balls, but the bigger ones that used to be like a quarter or 50 cents, that's about the size of this bulb. It is not the same size globe bulb as the 25-watt ones that are in a lot of their warmers, which is from Sensationals, Better Homes and Gardens, and other companies. So, yeah. And these are ranging in price from $20.99 all the way up to $24 and $25.99. So it depends on the one that you're picking because of the pattern. But the rest of the warmer is identical. It does have the twisty switch that I call it. It is not a timer. The cord is sufficiently long, but not as long as some cords. And right here on the bottom, we have a felt bottom on here so it doesn't scratch anything. And it is, it says 25 watt, but the bulb is not 25 watt. Not that I know of. It's 20 watt. Now, could this take a regular 25 watt globe style warmer? I'm not sure at this moment because I haven't tested it out. But it is enough this way, but is it going to be too tall, even though it's wound down into the socket, for the dish to then lay on it properly? I don't know. But just as it is, these warmers are good. They're very good. And I'm assuming that Sensationals, Better Homes and Gardens, Rimports, is the one who's manufacturing these. And they are being sold through Amazon. So that is the first one right there. Love it. It goes with anybody's decor. And then I picked this one. I'm probably going to get a few more of them, but I can only get 2 at a time. But there's a lot, like I tell you, there's 8 or 10 in the series. Oh, calling it a series. Okay, this one here, same thing. It's got the twisty cord right here to turn it off and on. And this one here has the brown dish also. It also has a 20 watt globe bulb inside. Same thing, it's got the air holes up here for the heat to escape so that it doesn't overheat itself. And this one here is one of the Halloween ones. This one has the black cat, spider webs, spiders, bats, and it looks like they're in a graveyard. We have 2 skulls here, and then we have these scary type pumpkins. Cat is arched with his back across, and that's what I'm telling you. I think it's a cemetery, and we have a raven on there, and we also have like more candles lit, and then a lantern, and yeah, and then here's like somebody, like a zombie hand crawling out of the graveyard, a ghost. And like I said, they're all different prices. And here's one with some crosses, more bats, and the pumpkin, and um a gravestone. So yeah, I chose those 2 right now, and I would like to get some more, but I can only order 2 at a time, um, as I have money to, get them. So they are very, very nice, very, very nice, and they do well. And the dish can hold up to a maximum of 2 cubes and still have some room. But I would not try putting 3 in. You're going to overflow it, and then it's going to drip all over your warmer, and you're going to have a mess. Okay, now, this is some of the wax melts that I've also gotten through here again, because I am melting, and I am burning candles, but I don't have any candles at the moment to show you. Some of them are almost done, but not completely burned out, so that I can upload them into an Empties video. So we'll eventually see those and more wax melts in another video combined. But right now I have the 2 warmers, and I have what I've gone through in wax melts again. So this one here is the Sensationals Better Homes and Gardens Spiced Pumpkin Pie with scent notes of pumpkin, nutmeg, cinnamon, clove, molasses, and pastry crust. This is the value pack one, and right now in a lot of people's Walmarts, as well as mine, anything that's in the value packs is actually a better deal right now. The value packs are $4, and that gives you the equivalent of 2 single packs at $2 a piece, because a lot of people that are going to their Walmarts are finding that the Better Homes and Gardens and Sensationals, and then we throw candle warmers in there, which is the Illumiscents. They're at $2.48. The Illumiscents are before tax, $2.48 pack. But the Better Homes and Gardens and the Sensationals, in some places that people are shopping, just for a regular 6-cube clamshell. Some people are still finding theirs for $2, but a lot of people aren't. They're finding that the price is $2.22, if not even $2.48, the same as candle warmers. So you're better off with the value pack if you are trying to pick a scent. It's actually cheaper and works out better for you if it's in the scent you like, which there's a lot. There's a lot to choose from anymore. So this one returns every year, and I love it. And it smells exactly like what they're saying. These are 5 ounces, 12 cubes. And this one smells exactly like pumpkin pie, and you even get the crust smell. I buy it every year. I absolutely love it. Scent appeal is terrific on this. And also the throw on this is good. It's at least an 8, 8.5 out of throat, whether it be a tea light warmer, a bold warmer, or an element warmer, meaning a hot plate version. Any which way, this is always a great thrower. It smells just like somebody was baking apple pie, not apple pie, pumpkin pies. And you do get the crust, I'm telling you, just like they're saying, the pastry crust. It smells like the crust of a pumpkin pie. Very, very good. So if you like pumpkin or you like pumpkin pie, and you haven't tried that one yet, because it's been out every single year. This has been around a long time. It's a staple. Okay, then I have another one of these that I've gone through. This was my favorite scent for the springtime from Mainstays, next to the caramel macchiato one. This one was a favorite. This is the Frosted Berry Cupcake. This has highlighted scent notes of strawberry cupcake batter, and vanilla cream. It does not smell like a baked cupcake. To me, it smells like the batter, like they're saying. It smells just like the cake batter before you'd bake them. Also, you can smell like a good blueberry in there, even though they're saying strawberry and some raspberry. you definitely get the blueberry note in this. And almost comes off sometimes as a blueberry Jiffy mix or your own blueberry cupcake mix from scratch. And you do get some sweetness of the buttercream, but the berry note in here is so good. It's sweet. It is not tangy or tardy or sour. No, it's a sweet, sweet berry smell. And I've gone through a lot of this since the springtime. I've bought a lot and I've melted a lot of it. And I even had it in the 20-ounce single wick candles. I bought several of those and was using them too. Just absolutely love this scent. As long as it's on the shelf when I'm in a Walmart, I throw it in the buggy. Love it. Scent throw on that one is at least an 8, 8.5 also in any version of a warmer. And the scent appeal is 1,000 plus for me because I love it. I love it that much. Okay, then we have one of these, and I had gotten this in Gabe's 1 or 2 summers ago. This here is the Captain's Quarters. This is from the Timberwick Nature's Glow Black Sands collection. There was, I don't know, 10 or 8 different scents that this clamshells, 8 or 10 different clamshells within the series of this pirate, Caribbean, mermaid, sea adventurous type of stuff. But I didn't get them when they were in certain stores that carried them, at first. I ended up finding them in a discount store at Gabe's about a year or 2 after their release. But these are made from the Hannah Candles Company, who used to produce wax melts for Walmart before Rimports. So anyway, this year you got 4 pieces, but there was 3 different scents. One was like an orangey rust color, almost like the color of this, and the wax being that color. So it was like an orangey rust in here. There was a black and a white, and they each had their own scent. And what this came down to smelling like was a good spicy pumpkin pie scent. As good as this, if not even a little bit better. Just a little more pumpkin-y, a little more spicier. And no matter which way you used the cubes, whether you used them all singly or if you mixed and matched and created a mixology of your own, they were all strong. All of 3 scents were strong, and I mixed it up many different ways and also singleized them at times. And this was a frickin' beast when it threw. It was a 9 out of 10 in any kind of warmer. And Gabe's was selling them for $1.49, but I remember them originally being $2.99 each on the website. You can still go to Hannah's and see if you can find these, and you'll see them all there. So yeah, this one was a powerhouse, but it had a bakery strong pumpkin smell with the spices in there, like nutmeg, cinnamon, and something else that really gave it a real good pumpkin bakery smell. Yeah, and I only have one because that's all the store had when I went to buy it. It's not like there was loads, because Gabe's is kind of a closeout store like a lot of other stores. They're a closeout store. So when they have it, they have it. When they don't, they don't. It's kind of like Ollie's. It's kind of like Burlington. It's everything at a discount. So then I got this one here this past spring and summer. There was a bunch of these to this series too by Cozy Place. I'm trying to remember, it was 8 or 10 different scents. I think 10. I think even 12 now that I'm thinking about it. But I did not buy everyone, but there was a lot. You could still find these in your Dollar General stores. This is an 8 count. It was completely filled, and you can see there is a mint green color kind of sticking to the plastic and making it glow like that. That was the actual color of the wax. And these were filled, not just the discs, but the parts in between, this way and this way of the of the clamshell. It was just overfilled. This was soy wax, and I broke off 2 pieces each time, but they did not break cleanly. They broke how they broke. But anyway, these were $4.50 a piece originally, and it says that they were scent lasts up to 160 hours per pack, with natural derived essential oils. This one here was the coconut and tropical palm. Also down here, it says exclusive room bloom technology, which means it's supposed to be room filling. And, of course, keep out of reach from children and pets. Read the inside label for safety and use instructions. Now, this one smelled like a damn good coconut beach sunscreen or sun tanning lotion. It had that kind of coconutty smell. It didn't smell like a beverage or a pina colada or some coconut dessert. It was that real good coconut sunscreen beachiness. It was very good on its scent appeal, and its throw, I would say it was probably about 7.5 when I was using it in my bulb warmer, but I also did try it with a tea light warmer, and I did try it with an element warmer, and it seemed to be the same, no matter which version of heat I used. The scent was really, really good, but that's about how much strength I got from it. About 7.5. It was just yummy, scented. If they could just make them a little stronger, because they're saying up here, scent lasts up. But the throw, if it could just be brought up another notch or two, it would be even better. That you could smell it more, and it would last, so you don't have to be wasting your wax or that. But, yeah, this one here, the coconut and tropical palm, yep, it was like coconut sunscreen. It was very good. So, that's that one. I only bought one of each one. I don't have doubles or anything like that because of the price that they were. Okay, this is another favorite of mine. I call this the sister scent from the Better Homes and Gardens by the Pool. This is the Sensationals Beach Please. I think this one does good in the evening time, like after supper in the evening, when the sun goes down, kind of like the way it's there, or is the sun coming up? I don't know, but I think this is great in the evening time on a hot summer night, or even a cool summer night, or dead of winter, if you want to forget that there's snow and ice out there. I think this is more of an evening scent, where the Better Homes Gardens by the Pool, I think that's more of a day scent. That's just my personal opinion. This is in the value pack, and I have more value packs, but I also have singles before they had messed with the price and charged more for the 6 count anymore than the 12 count. So this one here, it says that it's Beach Please, Sunsets, and Lunas. This here smells not of chlorine water or coconut like by the pool, which is A1 in my book, but this one here smells more of mango and papaya and some kind of a watery note in there. Both of them are terrific, but I think that's the daytime one, and I think this is the nighttime one, the evening. So yeah, this is very good. It throws just as strong as by the pool. It's a strong thrower. It's at least a 9.5 out of 10. And I love it. Yep. And I have plenty of it in both versions. The 6-packs, like I said before, they start changing things. And I have in the value packs also before they started changing things. And since they changed things, I have a lot of this. Because I remember when the value packs were like $350 or $368, something like that. I'd bought a ton of it because I love it. Okay, this one also came out this past spring and summer, and I bought loads of this, and I bought different versions of it, because this one here starts with the 0, and this is Candlelight, and it's still through. The 7 is MVP Company for the pour, and the 0, the pour, is Candlelight, meaning the pouring of the wax, and, of course, the 8 is Rimports, which is basically Sensationals, and who makes the Better Homes and Gardens scents also for Walmart, but so does the other 2 companies. So that very first number over here is important. 0 is Candlelight, but this did throw. I'll give it a through, because at first their scents were not throwing. MVP is a little bit better, but anything with an 8 is a whole lot better. It's Rimports. So I had bought many of this in different versions from different pours, who was pouring it, and it did best with the Rimports. The MVP was a little better, like I said, and the Candlelight was coming in 3rd place. But this here Smells exactly like a combination of Better Homes and Gardens from a couple years ago. They had a pina colada scent with a big picture of a pina colada in a hurricane glass on the label. It smells like a combination of that and what was out on the market, which I haven't seen anymore. They've discontinued it for the stores, but I don't know if they're making it for their factory and their store on site. If you live in Provo, Utah, um, it was the cupcake. It was just called Cupcake, and the wax was pink. And it had a picture of a cupcake in a pink paper wrapper with all of the pastel colored candy jimmies on the top of it. That's what this reminds me of. It smells like that cupcake note with the pina colada both mixed together to create this frosted pineapple cupcake new wax melt. Some of the highlighted scent notes on this is citrus, orange, pineapple, sugar cane, vanilla, buttercream, and cupcake. I'm telling you, you're getting that baked vanilla cupcake note or white cake note. You do smell frosting like a buttercream icing. You do smell the sugar cane, which is a sweetness. I get a little bit of the orange and the other citrus note, but I do get the pineapple in this. This is very good. It's very mouth-watering. It's delicious. The scent appeal is a 20 plus for me. And the throw on this at least is an 8, a good solid 8 on this. And it doesn't matter which version of warmer or heat you're providing for it. It throws. But it really does really good with the number 8 if you can find the 8 with this. Otherwise, you have to settle for the 7 or the 0. But yeah, it's really good. It smells just like a pina colada cupcake. Very good. Okay, and I have more of that in my stash. It might take me another 3 years to get through all of what I bought just in that scent. Okay, this one keeps returning every year also, not only in wax melt, but it returns in the 3-wick 11.5 ounce candle and also returns in a large single wick 20 ounce candle. It comes back all the time. It might be even in the frosted 1-wick soy candle. But this here is the Mainstays bourbon pecan pie. And it smells sweet, brown sugary. It smells thick and gooey. And you do get some crust note with this also. And you do smell the pecan nuttiness. It's really, really good. It's in a brown, right, like a regular normal brown color, not too dark, not definitely a dark, but not a sandy light color. It's just a regular brown color. And yeah, this one is good. It's mouth-watering. It also makes your mind start thinking about food and desserts, and your mouth starts to salivate from this one. And it is a great thrower. It's at least an 8 out of 10. No less than an 8. Might even got one that's a little stronger than an 8, depending on the batch. But this is damn good, and it comes back all the time. Okay, then we have this one, which is the Mainstay Sweet Apple. This comes back every year, too. It comes in the 3-wick 11.5 ounce jar. It also comes in the 20 ounce single jar. It comes in the wax melts. It's in a nice, bright, crisp green color like that, summery green. And this also, I've seen it in the frosted glass single wicks. I have seen it in some Walmart stores. Not all, but I have seen it. And this just smells like a sweet, juicy apple dribbling, the juices dribbling down your chin as you're chewing on that crisp apple. It's so damn good. It's a combination of red, juicy apples, but there's also a combination of the green Granny Smith in here. It is just so freaking good, people. If you love apple, standing alone like this, it's fine in a warmer, but you can also mix this with some other stuff, and it is damn good. And I have several packs of this. This is delicious. I had bought the candle in the single wick, but I didn't have too much luck with the jar I had. So I just picked up the wax melts. Okay, this one also came out, I think last year, or is it this year? I'm pretty sure it's this year. They took away the Sensational Hideaway one. I love that. That was super strong. Well, this one is also super strong, but it just smells slightly different than the Hideaway one. Both of them being from Sensationals. This is the Seashore Splash. A little caption says, "Make some waves." This was in a dark dark teal green color. Not as light as the border here, darker. And this is very strong. This is like the hideaway one. It is so strong you can start to taste it on your taste buds of your tongue. It is super strong. So 1 cube or even half of 1 cube is more than enough. It is super duper room filling. It wanders, it travels, and it goes for hours before you need to either change it out because you are losing the scent eventually, or you need to change it out because it's just too much for you. You need to open up the doors and the windows. Yeah, your neighbors can smell this from across the street. Let me tell you that it's that damn strong. It is aquatic-y. There's some beachy floral type notes in this. It comes off a little bit like a laundry type of soap scent at the same end. It comes off like a very strong, overpowerful ocean, aquatic, seashore body wash type of scent. There is a slight bit of a manny cologniness to this also. It is super duper freaking strong. And I love it. And I have lots of packs of this. Not because it's a man scent. It's because it is a combination of laundry, man, outdoorsy, beachy, oceany. Yeah, it is a winner. And the strength on this, it is a 10 plus. I am telling you, it is a 10 plus. And appeal to me is an 8, but it is super duper strong. And I have several of those in my stash already, but I think I like the hideaway one even better, only because of whatever the scent notes is different in them. There's a slight difference. Okay, this one here I just got not so long ago from Kohl's when they had a sale and they had brought out their summer spring collection. This was the Cotton Candy Punch by Sonoma, and it says here raspberry, spun sugar, and caramel made with essential oils. I got these when they were on the sale because otherwise they're $3.99 a piece. They are 2.5 ounces. They are soft. This is in a very, 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 very pale, very washed out baby pink color. I put 2 in the warmer each time, and you do get a caramel, but not like regular caramel or caramel apple or salted caramel, none of that. It's some other version of a weak, not so gourmand caramel, but it's there. It's very generic on the caramel. The spun sugar, yes, you definitely smell that. And you do get some raspberry note with it. Altogether, it does not smell like cotton candy in a bag or even on a paper stick. It doesn't smell like that. A paper cone. It does not smell like true, authentic cotton candy. It smells more like a raspberry, caramely, crackling, dried spun sugar type of a note. It almost comes off a little bakery-ish. It is a far cry from what cotton candy really smells like. It's not bad though, but it is not nowhere near a cotton candy scent. And I bought 3 of these, so I have 2 left to get through, and I don't mind it. I'm just letting you know it's not true up straight cotton candy. Not in any form. But the throw was good. It was at least an 8 out of 10. But if you're going to call it cotton candy, make sure it is cotton candy. Okay, then I have one of these, which I had gotten. It used to be in Walmart stores many years ago when they came out, but I found it in Ollie's outlet stores. This is the Better Homes and Gardens limited edition Harvest Peach Pumpkin, and I just got these not so long ago, and there was still more in the store. Many times after I went back, this was still hanging on the hooks. This is the Harvest Pumpkin Peach. And it does not smell exactly like pie crust, but there is some kind of bakery in there, but it ain't pie crust. And you do get some punkinness, like a pumpkin spice, a normal pumpkin spice, an everyday pumpkin spice, but you do get the sweetness of peaches or peach jam or peach jelly. It is really, really good. See, I did get them at Ollie's, like I told you. Right there's the price tag. They were $1.49 for them, just like Gabe's Marks their wax melts down to $1.49 from different companies also. But this was nice and strong. It did have a little bit of a spicy kick to the pumpkin, but you did get that sweet peachiness like a cooked peach or the peach jelly, peach jam, that kind of sweet peachiness. Very good thrower. And the wax was what you call that fall orange, that fall rusty orange basic color that you find everywhere. Yeah. And I picked up several of these, so I have enough for this coming fall. But it's really good and throws good. And it does wander. Okay, this one here is the Better Homes and Gardens Berry Lemonade and Melon. This is melon, berry, watermelon, and sugar cane. I bought so much of this, but there's 2 other versions out. Another one by Better Homes and Gardens and one by Sensationals. They all smell the same. This is not to be confused with Mainstay's juicy watermelon. No, to me that smells like Jolly Rancher. These 3 smell exactly, the ones I'm talking about. 2 Better Homes and Gardens, this and another one, and then Sensationals has watermelon sugar. That could be a lot stronger. I find that one to be weak. But the 2 Better Homes and Garden ones, both of these smell authentic, like you just sliced a whole watermelon right up in front of yourself. And I swear to God, I say it all the time, I swear to God, I can smell the black seeds. The black seeds have like this little aroma of their own, and it mixes with the watermelon. I don't find this to be Jolly Ranchers in any way. This smells like a fresh, sliced open whole watermelon. Yeah, I love it. Scent throw for me is a 10 plus. Throw for me is a 9 out of 10. All the time. Love it, love it, love it. And it doesn't matter what warmer you're using. Okay, we're down to about half. So if you're still with me, I appreciate it very much. And I know a lot of my viewers watch from beginning to end all the time. They tell me so. So I think what I'm going to do is pause right here. And I'm going to pick it up with another video right behind this one. All right? So stay tuned, everyone, for part 2 of the Empties.